Joining me now is Republican Representative from Colorado, Jeff Crank, who voted for the bill. Sir, always good to have you. There are provisions in the bill, of course, about no tax on tip and overtime, but there are caps and stipulations that Alicia just pointed out as well in her reporting. Do you think that this fulfills the full campaign promise that voters hoped that they were getting?
Well, I do. I'm real thrilled about these provisions because, we've got the left coming unglued about this bill, and they're making these arguments. Of course, they're not true, most of the things that they're saying about the bill. And one of their main arguments has been, oh, this is, a tax giveaway to the rich. Well, the caps prove that these aren't tax giveaways to the rich. These are for middle income Americans. And, I think finally, as a country, we've decided to write a tax bill that does benefit average Americans. You talked about it. I mean, the tax on tips, up to $25,000, you won't get taxed on those. These are great provisions. Overtime, I look at that and what that will do for our first responders, for our police, for our law enforcement, and others who usually have a lot of overtime. This is really a boon for them, and it breaks the Democrat narrative that this is somehow, some tax scheme and giveaway for the rich. The president wanted this to be targeted towards those individuals who are, either lower or middle income earners, and that's what this bill does.
When you read the finite details, of this portion of the bill specifically, you can't help but notice that this advantage ends on New Year's Eve of 2028, right before Trump leaves office. Why was it designed that way?
Well, I mean, I'm not on the Ways and Means Committee. I can't speak to exactly why it was done. But look, for every year that you expand this tax break, it costs money. We had folks on the left who were saying that $4.5 trillion worth of tax cuts was too much. Some of the Democrats were saying that. So they had to craft this in a way that it fit within the budget parameters that we had. I think the president was trying to fit in the promises that he made, which was no tax on tips, none on overtime, some on Social Security. He gave that break as well, and even auto loan interest. I mean, there's some new interesting tax savings in this bill for average working Americans. But in order to fit it all in, the CBO scored certain things, and we had to fit within those provisions to get it done.
This is north of 900 pages, this bill is, and Democrats are saying that Republicans have just handed them a gift, calling it a threat to working class voters with cuts to Medicaid, food assistance, tax breaks for the wealthy. I mean, you've listed it all off. You've heard it all yourself. Your response to that, but also what are you telling your constituents who may lose out on those resources and some of those programs?
Well, they're not going to lose out unless they decide to not work, for instance. On the Medicaid provisions and even the SNAP provisions, we're putting in the same work requirements that Bill Clinton put in on welfare many years ago. And many of the Democrats were fine with that. Look, I think most Americans believe if you're going to get Medicaid benefits, that it's reasonable to say, hey, if you're able-bodied, and again, I've heard Democrats say they're going to throw disabled people off of the program. That's the disabled citizens of the United States is really who Medicaid, the indigent and the disabled, that's who Medicaid is for. But over the last many years, they expanded it through Obamacare and other things. They expanded it to include, people who are 35 years old and just don't want to work, sitting on the couch in mom and dad's basement. And this bill is designed to get those folks back to work. And, when they say they're going to get thrown off of Medicaid, what does that mean? They're going to go to work and they're going to get a job, and that job may provide them a better health care plan than Medicaid. That's what's going to happen to many of these folks, is they're going to get better health care through the private sector. We should welcome that in America because what we're spending on Medicaid now is unsustainable.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.